Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. This is another of the birthday puzzles that I received a few days ago, a few weeks ago by now. And this one again was made by the great Indian author Ashish Kumar, whom you can see on his YouTube channel, Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. He does always very educational videos, very interesting on Sudoku, but also on other pencil puzzles, logic puzzles always. And so this puzzle is called consecutive pairs, and the special rules is that whenever you have a white dot between two cells, it means that those digits are consecutive. But there's no negative rule, which means that here those digits are allowed to be consecutive as well, and those are also allowed to be consecutive. So let's start, and a nice place to start is this whole chain of consecutive digits. So what do we have? So how do we do that? So where do we start? So let's just try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. This couldn't be a 2, so 4, 5. It should be 5, 3. Could be a lot. Oh, let's be more methodical. There's a 2 here, there's a 2 there. So there has to be a 2 here. So what about putting a 2 here? So if that's a 2, then that's a 3, that's a 4. We couldn't put 3 and 2, so it would be a 5 and a 6. 7, 8 wouldn't work, so it would be 5 and 4. 3 and 2 wouldn't work, so it would be 5 and 6, and then 5 wouldn't work, so 7 and 8 it would be. So that's an option. So the other option is with the 2 here. We couldn't try 3, 2, 1 because then it would break. Oh, why is there a conflict checker? Well, so if the 2 is here, then this has to be a 1. That's a 3. 3, 2, 1 doesn't work, so that's a 4. That's a 5. 5, 4, 3. Would that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would work. 6, 7. 6, 5. Oh, and no option here would work. So with 6, 7, 6 and 5 wouldn't work because then that would have to be a 4 and that would have to be a 3. So that wouldn't work. And if I try to put 8 and 9, then this has to repeat the 8 and that doesn't work either. So in this case, 5, this is necessarily 4, 3, and that's not 2 and 1 because 2 would have to be repeated. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we know that there must be a 2 here, there must be a 3 here, a 4 and a 5 in here. And because there's a 4 and a 5 in here, what are the options in here to have consecutive digits? I would never be able to put a 1 in here, so 1 will have to be somewhere there. So for 5, those will be from 6, 7, 8, and 9. So what are the options? 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the one that's not in here must go there. Oh, and there must be an 8 So that's either 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8 and 9. So 7 and 8 both have to be in here. And because of this 8, there must be an 8 somewhere in there. So one option is with 8 here. So it will have to be with 7 and 6. This is compatible with this. And here it will have with 7 and 6 as well. In which case this is 5 and 4. So 6 here is with 5, 4 and 3, so that works. This is 5, 4. 3, 2, 1 is, no, 3 is not available because of this, so it will have to be 5, 6, and 6 repeats. So that doesn't work. So the 8 has to be here, surrounded by 7 and 9, but we must still have consecutive digits here. So that's a 9, that's a 7, 6, 5, 4 or 6. So 4, 3 and 2, or 6, 7 and 8. But with this 9, this has to be 8, 7, 6 and 5. So that's a 3 finally, a 2 and a 4. Right, so what can we do with all of this? So here we have a 3 and a 4. No, sorry, we have a 2 and a 3. So 3 can't be here because of this. 3 can't be here, so 3 is here. And we're left with 1, 4, and 9 in here. And the interesting part of that is that one of those digits is a 1 or a 4. Another way of putting this is that this row must contain a 6, and it can only be here, which disambiguates all of that. No 1 here, that's the 1. That's finally 4, 3. The 1 that's not here must go there, and that's a 6. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there was some work to do to disambiguate all of that. Those ones with this one, it's a 1 here. Oh, there's a 4 there, so that's a 9, that's the 4. So the rest should almost be Sudoku. So the main parts of the solve was this, I think. So let's look. So this is 5, 7, and 9. No 5 here. This column still needs 1, 4, and 3. This column here needs a 2. It won't be here, it won't be here, so 2 is there. And because of those 2's, we know there must be a 2 here with a consecutive digit which is not a 1, so that's a 2, 3 there. And that's the 4 finally. This must contain an even and an odd digit. But if you look at the odd digits on this row, we see that 9 is missing. So that's an 8-9 pair, 2 is not here. It must be there on the row, and that's a 4. We need 6, 8, and 9 on this column. And we need a 5 somewhere. Oh, that will come in due time. Those consecutive digits are from 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not such an interesting piece of information. 2, 2, 2, so there's a 2 here. 5, 6, and 7 in this column. That's not 6. This is from 7, 8, and 9. Oh, 3 must be here. This is also from 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 7 is in here. So this is from 5, 8, and 9. This column still needs 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not a 6, so 6 is here. Together with 7, that's the only valid option for a consecutive neighbor. Now, this 4 here does not appear in those cells, so that's the 4. We have an 8-9 pair here. The remaining digits are 5 and 7, so this must be a 5. That's a 7. The counterpart of this 8 or 9 is in here. There's an 8-9 pair here, so that's a 7. This is not 5 or 6, so the other 5 or 6 is here, and that's 8 or 9. This column needs a 1 and a 4. There's already a 4 on this row. And with those ones, and those ones as well, we get a 1 here. This 5 is not here. The only place on this row is here, on this column, to be more precise. That's a 9. Those are not 9s. So this is from 7 and 8. We need a 3 here because of this. The 3 is there. With 7 or 8. Oh, and there's a 4. Not accompanied by a 3, so that's a 5. And a 6. 8, 9 pair here, so that's 6 and 5. We need a 7 in this box. Sorry about that. I've had a sore throat lately. I must cough, so... Alright, let's just put the last remaining digits. So 9 here and 8 there. 5, 6, 9 and 8, and 9 and 8. So, very nice puzzle. Not that hard, but you have to find the eliminations in the first phase of the show. So thanks a lot, Ashish, for this very nice present with a very nice visual theme. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on SudoKanard. Hopefully with a better voice. Hey.